Sleep is one of the most powerful things that we can do to improve our health. So today I'd like to talk about how I improved my sleep. I used to have problems with my sleep. I'd wake up at 3 in the morning in panic with panic attacks, and it was detrimental to getting that necessary rest that I needed to be healthy. And so it kind of cascaded down to a spiral of other health problems that I had. And so when I corrected my sleep, I noticed that's when a lot of things started to improve. So today I'd like to talk about some steps that I took to improve my sleep. Welcome to Be Well Healthy Living. My name is Tara, and I'm a Master Certified Health and Wellness Coach. Today I'm filming this video at my small farm, and I have my cat in my lap, so if you see his orange tail kind of go in front of the camera, then you know what it is. In this video, I'm going to be discussing some of the things that I focused on to improve my sleep, and also give you some actionable tips that you can do to improve your sleep. Number 1, address the stress issues. It used to be for me that I would wake up at 3 in the morning with impending doom, and I would feel this, it was almost like a mini panic attack, and I would lay there and I would just feel stressed, and then I would be laying there for hours in torture and agony, just thinking and stressing about all the things that were bothering me. And it's not a good thing for your mental health. It's not good for your physical health either, because you need that deep sleep in order to get healthy, in order for your body to repair itself, mend itself, to keep your immune system healthy. And so it was detrimental to my physical health, but it was also detrimental to my mental health, because every single day I was feeling that stress. So I knew that something had to change. So beginning with the first thing that I'm going to recommend is taking a good hard look at the issues that are most bothering you if you do happen to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. For me, it was related to a business that I owned and all the details that came with that. And I had to look at, is this really the right thing for me? And that was a big moment of truth when I realized I can't keep doing this anymore, because it's causing me so much mental, emotional stress that I had to make a change. I had to do something different. So the first thing that I'd like to recommend, the first thing that I recommend changing, is that we take a good hard look at those issues. What is bothering us most when we wake up? Those mental health issues, those emotional health issues, and that's fixing the things that need to be fixed. Number 2, value your circadian rhythm and understanding the sleep-wake cycles. Understanding the circadian rhythm is one of the best things that we can do to improve our overall sleep health. And again, remember, when we improve our sleep health, everything else will improve as well. Our mental health, our physical health, our immune system, we don't get sick as often, and our body can repair itself better. We're healthier, our hormones are more balanced. So sleep is so important. And so to understand the importance of valuing that circadian rhythm and how our body naturally works was a big game changer for me. So I focused on really making the mornings, how do I let my body more naturally wake up in the morning, and spending the day getting as much sunshine as possible, and then in the evening doing the things that were necessary, doing the things that it took to get a good quality night's sleep. So putting value on that circadian rhythm and understanding how that delicate blend and balance of hormones all came together to help us make us more awake in the daytime and help us sleep better at night. Number 3, lessened caffeine. I believe caffeine is one of the biggest key players in our culture today of keeping people awake and not getting good quality sleep. Caffeine has an extremely long half-life, which means that it takes a long time to get out of our system, and it also blocks our adenosine receptors. In a future video, I'm going to be discussing the science about coffee and how it affects our adenosine levels, the half-life of caffeine as well. But for this video, I just want to focus on the habits that you can change to improve your quality of sleep. Now, caffeine, when you reduce caffeine, it allows the natural hormones that your body has to actually have that natural dance. And so when you have less caffeine in your system, it allows you to get better quality sleep at night. Number 4, I adjusted my diet. There's some tweaks in your diet that you can do that actually is going to help you get better sleep at night. And for me, and I've discussed this in several of my videos, I like to eat during the daytime. I like to eat a more low carb diet where it's basically a no carb, low carb diet more in the daytime, which gets me into go mode, which I'm going to be discussing in another video coming up next. But it is going to help keep you more stable. It's going to avoid those glucose spikes. And when I introduce carbs later in the day, those carbohydrates will have a better effect because they actually help change the hormonal process and help you get better sleep at night. So that's why for me, having carbohydrates at night is key for me to get good quality sleep. And I'm telling you, since I implemented this new dietary change, it is powerful and it really does help keep me asleep through the night. And number 5, compartmentalize my day into go mode and slow mode. Go mode and slow mode is a term that I have adopted to explain how I organize my day, my eating habits, what I do during the day, my other habits as well. And so I'm going to be doing that on the next video, and I will put a link at the end of this video to that video of go mode and slow mode, so that way you can learn how to compartmentalize your day better so you can get better quality sleep at night. So now I'm going to give you some actionable items that you can do to help improve your sleep. The first one is to deal with the stress issues. And that goes back to when you're laying awake at 3 a.m. and you're having panic attacks, anxiety attacks, if you're just laying there stressed in the middle of the night, what are those issues that are bothering you the most? Those are the issues that you need to deal with in your waking life. And the best thing that you can do is to create a plan. I think when you have those actionable plans, when you have a plan in place how to correct something, it helps give you more calmness. It helps give you more peace. So for that matter, I would recommend taking that good, hard, deep look. If you're having relationship issues, if you're having financial issues, if you're having any type of health issues, anything, come up with a plan when you're awake and say, these are the things that I'm going to do. These are the steps that I am going to take to correct that. Now, you can't do big changes overnight. You have to make a plan and work on those plans little by little. As long as you have continued improvement, that's going to make a big difference. So you create that plan and how you're going to get small moments of improvement every day to correct it. Because I realize some of these issues are hard. For me, it was a business, and I couldn't just walk away from the business one day. There were a lot of things I had to do, a lot of steps that I had to take in order to close it out. So when you create a plan, when you have something in your mind that you can do to help fix this, and as long as you're working towards that goal, as long as you're making steps and working towards that plan of how to fix those stress issues, that should help bring a little bit more peace and a little bit more calmness to your days when you're thinking, and to your subconscious at night when you're dreaming. For your circadian rhythm, I recommend doing a few easy tasks that are pretty much free to implement. The first thing is when you get up in the morning, don't lay in the bed yet. Don't stare at your phone. Don't do any of that stuff first. If you can, the first thing that I would recommend is to get up and go outside. Go outside, let that natural sunlight get into your eyes, and that will help stimulate the hormones and that whole process within your body that it is time to wake up. So getting that maybe 15, 20, sometimes even 30 minutes of direct sunlight in the daytime if you can, even if it's overcast, that should still work. So just go outside, get some fresh air, start your day, and focus on that first. Then I also recommend delaying your caffeine, delaying that morning cup of coffee. If you can, wake up, go outside first, do what you need to do, then come back and make your coffee. A little bit more, like 1 to 2 hours is best, but sometimes I realize 2 hours is a bit much for somebody. But even if you can just start with 1 hour, if you can delay it 1 hour, go outside, come back in, maybe make your coffee, make your bed, get things organized, and then come back, and then you can enjoy your coffee. So that's another thing you can do. Now, I also recommend weaning your coffee down to decaf. So maybe start as you normally would, and maybe slowly adding in a good decaf, and slowly trying to wean yourself off of coffee or reduce that caffeine intake, so that way your hormones will be able to do what they're designed to do. Adjusting your diet. Adjusting your diet, and as I've already spoken about before, in the morning being in more of a go mode, you want to have less blood sugar spikes. That's going to make you more sleepy throughout the day. So when you are more focused on go mode, having more of a low carb, no carb diet in the first half of the day will keep you more productive, more focused. As you go into the evening, add your carbs later at night. Because remember, when you add those carbs at night, you will get better sleep. It just works with your hormones that way, and studies have shown that when you do have carbs at night, you get to sleep faster and you have better sleep quality. I've also made a video on how you can improve your morning routine for better sleep, and I will also put a link to that at the end of this video as well. Creating a peaceful bedroom is also a really powerful thing that you could do to get better sleep at night. And that has not only to do with your bed, but your surroundings in your bedroom. In your bedroom, you want it to be lower light. You don't want as much bright light. You don't want clutter and chaos. So make it as clean and clutter-free as possible. Remove any workstations if possible. I realize that some of us have small homes, you live in a bedroom and you have to make your bedroom also your office. But if you can have that a separate area so that your sleep area and your office area are not one and the same, make them separate. So try and keep that apart. Make sure that your bed is extremely comfortable and you actually enjoy going into it at the end of the night. Now, that might be adding more layers, maybe add a foam topper so it's a little bit softer so you get better sleep. I've heard of great tips where if you just layer in more foam toppers, it could actually do a world of difference. Having nice cozy blankets and comfortable pillows. If your pillow's worn out and too thin, get rid of it and get a good quality pillow that's going to not hurt your neck when you wake up in the morning. Having those soft, cozy textures also make a big difference. If you can invest in good quality sheets like Pima cotton or Egyptian cotton are wonderful. Look at the textures that are in your sheets, and that will make a big difference. I love cotton sheets. Pima cotton and Egyptian cotton are known for especially good quality soft sheets. So if you can spring for those luxury item sheets, that's a really great thing you can do. You can check out discount stores like Ross or Home Goods or Marshalls or places like that. They always have really good deals on sheets, but just make sure that you look on the back to check that fiber and what it's made of. Put your blue light filters on, and you can do this with every cell phone and every tablet, and even some TVs have it as well. But if you put the blue light filter on, it changes it to more of a yellowish, more of a warm hue, because that blue light is stimulating. That's the blue light. When we go outside in the daytime, we get more blue light, and that's what makes us feel more awake. But at nighttime, you want to switch it to our lighting is going to be a little bit softer. We want it warmer, think of more like how our ancestors used to have it when they were by the fire, that nice warm light. They didn't have modern electricity, modern day light bulbs. And so those warmer lights, you could still have light, but it's a warmer light. It helps us not to feel so stimulated at night. So making sure that we're getting even our light bulbs, are we doing harsh overhead light that might be too little bit more blue focused, whereas we can do table lamps, more softer lamps that have more softer warmth to it. I love incandescent bulbs, and it drives me crazy that some of them have been taken away by our government, because incandescent bulbs had a warmer light and they were great for creating softer light. So do whatever you can do. Look for a warmer light bulb they put in your table lamps, and maybe use those at night to create that ambiance, that softer light that will put you to sleep. I hope this video has been helpful. If I have provided valuable content, please like and subscribe. I would so much appreciate it. Comment below and tell me what you think. Tell me if you've implemented any of these before. This is such an extensive topic, and I'm going to be continuing to talk about it in the future, because this is the subject that is near and dear to my heart, because when I improved my sleep health, when I got better sleep, the rest of my health improved as well. So as promised, I'm going to link those videos right here. So if you'd like to learn more about go mode, slow mode, how to compartmentalize your day for better productivity and better sleep at night, click on this video right here. If you'd like more information on habits that you could do to improve your day in the morning, click on this video right here. Thank you so much. Have a great day, peace, blessings, and good health, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.